Sanjay Jha, if the process is so transparent, then why are current sitting members of the Congress's Lok Sabha asking for transparency?
You know, Nidhi, in my opinion, because the Congress party is holding an election after a long time, and this is a very significant election, it's a watershed election because, in my opinion, a change of leadership, or even if there is some continuity, it will be a very, in my opinion, an outlier event in India's political journey. It will have repercussions, trust me. I want to just make 2 points here. I think the Congress really should have got, ex-retired chief election commissioners to oversee this election process. It would have just given it a very strong respectability and credibility, because I remember Rahul Gandhi did that in the Indian Youth Congress elections in the early days. But I want to make a point here. Manish and Shashi are all friends, and I think they have every right to say that, there should be full transparency, because this is an electoral college. Because if you're a candidate, you want to know who are you appealing to. You don't have to canvass to mass gatherings. You have to speak to focus groups. But I would agree with Mr. Tagore to a great extent today. I mean, this one needs to be very honest. Mr. Tagore is right in saying that this data cannot be for public consumption. You don't want the BJP or your rival regional parties to poach on your own electors, number one. Number two, I read Mr. Mistri's interview in the Indian Express where he said the accessibility will be given to candidates. So I think the real problem will occur on 2 points. Number one, if Shashi is a candidate, and I do hope he contested, because in my opinion, he's an exceptional candidate for the Congress president. If he is not given access to the data, I think that will be, in my opinion, blasphemy. The second point is that Manish, Shashi and Karti, they're all friends, but I need to here be a little dispassionate. If people felt that the process is flawed, they should have anticipated this earlier and raised it. I think at this point, I would like to believe that the Congress party is taking a step towards, an election that a lot of people, including me, were very cynical about. But if they're doing it, I think despite flaws, I think it's a step in the right direction.
Okay,
so I think we need to find
that's an interesting way to look at it.